Dear Dad, it's time for a classic laboratory sleepover party because that's where Seely and I are at right now. None of the adults will take us home, so we can't go to bed, and we've hit the loopy stage. We did get some good clues in the lab, though, like how Mew is my biological twin you never told me about. We got some sweet loot, too, so that makes up for the last 24 hours of emotional scarring. And oh yeah, how could I forget? We found 3 Vapor variant starter Pokémon! Cha-cha!
Yeah, right, Diablo. It is time. Anyway, can you talk us through a clue now? Luca's giving me the wrap it up sign. Gotta go.
Pearl, we pick up right where we left off last time with you all in the lab underneath the Kanoko Tower, the secret Team Smoke lab, where you had just found the Vapor variant Kanto starters, and now you have Diablo the Charmander, Luca has Bonnaroo the Bulbasaur, and Professor Nichols has Michelangelo the Squirtle. Is there anything else that you would like to do here in the lab before you all leave this place? And I assume call it a night because it's getting late. You're already in your pajamas in the lab.
She's half asleep, and she's like in that slap happy zone of like wanting to pour a bottle of hot sauce down Diablo's throat to see what would happen. But then also she's like, I just want to hug him.
Cha-cha!
Ooh! She starts to walk for a hug.
Cha!
Don't fight it. Don't fight this.
Don't fight this!
Just roll plus personality.
Gladly. Ooh, 8.
Cha!
I see it in your eyes. You want this.
He like allows you to squeeze him, but you're
Really?
like, but you get a little singed from his flaming tail.
That was worth it.
Welcome to love and happiness. Cha!
I know it's a new thing.
Cha!
All right, you're exhausted. Let's go to bed. All right, I start walking up the stairs.
You are going to walk up the stairs
Good
and
night, everybody. Get a cup of Joe on me. She starts patting people's backs.
you like pat
Anybody
the
else
back,
want an
pat the
autograph?
back.
And she starts
Hey,
signing
hey.
people's uniforms.
I think
Walking up the stairs. No
As-
questions. No press, please. Not now.
as you're doing that, you realize that Luca is still standing toward the back of the lab, just looking at the large fossil machine.
Yo, Salvatore, we are rolling it. You coming with?
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I was just looking at the fossil machine, and I just realized, that we've got those fossils that we got way back from Feather Rock.
Yeah. They are really heavy. I think it's why my quads are so tight.
Carry
She kind of
a
lugs
big
her
old rock
backpack
around.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Professor Nichols, do you know if what you said that this needed certain components to work? Do you know if it has them in there?
Wait, are you trying to get 2 Pokies that are very rare in one night? Because if so, I gotta admit, I love your hustle.
I mean, it's right here, so we might as well. We've been carrying these things around for 40 plus episodes.
Great idea. She starts to get a ladder brought by Seely. Thank you, Seely. Like Belle's ladder from the library. Thank you very much. And she starts climbing it with her big rock and gonna dump it in the dunk tank.
So you would put it on a little conveyor belt thing where it would go into the big spirally chamber thing.
And Luca's getting help by the professor to start that process. And she goes, oh, that actually is cooler than this ladder. And she goes, but it's my favorite. And then she climbs off the ladder.
Oh, I'm sure we can figure out some time for you to use the ladder.
Thanks, Luca.
Yeah,
Means
of
a
course.
lot to me.
Do you want to go first?
No, yours is already on the conveyor belt. That's why I got off this ladder.
So Professor Nichols just checks. He types in on the console and everything, and it's like,
Okay, yeah, so, no, it looks like there is enough in there that we could do both of these, but if you all came across any other fossils after that, we would need the proper components to do so, and I'll have to look more into what exactly you all would need to get if you were going to try to do such a thing.
Let's use our mana today while we got it.
Makes sense to me. All right. So,
I will not let these fossils be my roller skates.
wait, what?
It's from a Christmas movie. Don't worry about it. Somebody got that reference. I'm really proud of them right now.
fantastic. So who has what fossils? You have an old amber and a plume fossil. I believe that you have the old amber and Luca has the plume fossil.
Great. Sounds good to me.
So Luca has put the plume fossil on the little conveyor belt, and Professor Nichols types into the console, and machine noises start happening. The conveyor belt takes it inside, and you see all kinds of scientific data
It's
coming
kind of
onto
like
the
in
screen.
Santa Claus 2, when Santa Claus goes through that conveyor belt, then into the tank, and then comes out.
Oh, see, I was
That's
gonna
exactly
go.
what I see now.
I was gonna go like beginning of Jurassic Park with like the little DNA guy.
Oh, that's very good as well. That's also very good.
So yeah,
You guys can pick whichever one feels right for
a
you.
little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some might call it a Santa Claus 2 sort of scenario. Others may go more Jurassic Park, but the choice is yours. But so on the screen, it shows like this sort of data analysis, this scan of the plume fossil, and then like picks out part of it, and then like projects this image of this little dinosaur bird-looking thing. And then you see in the tank there is like just sort of this indescribable sort of process happening as this thing is forming in the tank. But
It's alive!
Crack of thunder. The thunder aluminum foil by Sealy. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's got her whole mad scientist look as she does scream out in dugong, it's alive. And in this little tank, with this sort of swirling vapor obscuring exactly what is happening, the vapor gets vented out, and inside, this doofy little dinosaur bird is in there.
Awesome. Congratulations, Luca.
And then as he goes and he's just going to put it in a regular Pokeball as the glass of this chamber comes up and he like looks at it for a minute and is like, all right, cool. All right, well, here, well, you'll just come in here real quick. And he just puts it into a ball as it's like, gets slurped in there. I'm gonna deal with this in just a second, but let's deal with your big guy first over here.
Okay.
And then you go and put your old amber on the conveyor belt. Just this old chunk of amber with this tiny little mosquito-looking tiny bug Pokemon. Some indescribable prehistoric bug Pokemon inside. But it goes on the conveyor belt. Professor Nichols types. And then it goes inside and the data is displayed on the screen. It shows this projection of an Aerodactyl and
It's alive! Hit it again, Sealy.
The process begins again, the vapor obscuring exactly what is happening in the tank. But as it's vented out and the vapor clears, an Aerodactyl is in the tank for you.
Whoa! Hi, I'm Pearl. Yeah, Steven. Whoa, hairball. Sealy, can we get some juice? Some dino juice, please. I know you know how to make it. Okay, Steven, don't overdo it yet. You got a long career ahead of you.
So, you have got a female Aerodactyl,
Ooh.
and Luca has a male Archon. So with y'all's new Pokemon, I've went ahead and put them in your character sheets here. But so obviously you've got Diablo from last episode. All of those starters were all at level 1. But you've got fun little Diablo, and I have also gone ahead and added this Aerodactyl. She is in your party now. And these fossil Pokemon are at level 10.
Is it okay that his name's Steven?
You can name her Steven if you want. I don't care.
Okay, great. It's a classic George G. Foreman. We can nickname Steffi.
Great. You've got Steven, a.k.a. Steffi, and Luca has got Malcolm the Archon, a.k.a. Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Very cool.
Thank you. Same page. We're on the same page there.
Yeah.
I've also, for you, I have added the Kabutops into your party as
Oh,
well.
I love it.
Because you've got it.
Wow, that's got a look that Pearl loves, that Kabutops.
Kabutops is very cool. But you all have gotten these fossil Pokemon. Do you just put Steffi in just a regular Pokeball?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
But the two of you have acquired these fossil Pokemon.
High five, Luca.
Power 5.
Freeze frame.
Science 5.
We're in the lab.
We solved the lab puzzle.
You kept the lab from getting blown up and got all the things.
I got that lab swag. Say what? I got that lab swag. Say what? I got that lab swag. Say what? I will not sell any chemical solutions to anybody. That's not legit. But I got that lab swag.
With that, was that the last thing that you would like to do here in the lab? Or are you now officially done peacing out, slapping the backs?
This lab, goodbye. Slapping the backs again. I'll sign my autograph again. Larry, go see your wife. You have 3 kids and you only know one of their middle names. Go see your wife. No,
What?
Larry, seriously, go. Go, Larry, go. I'm calling you out.
Yeah, I was just standing here guarding the do not cross line, but
It's not as important as those kids, Larry Bear.
you're absolutely right.
Larry,
And he just takes off
Can
his
you
hat
tuck
and his
me
badge and he
in?
walks away.
can somebody just tuck me in?
You're asking this random adult?
I'm really tired,
No.
Seely.
Okay, hey,
Seely, will you tuck me in? I'm so tired. Yeah, take me home.
Detective Reynolds is like, Larry,
Please stay.
wait until the end of your shift. What are you doing? Hey,
Reynolds, can you give me just a bat to fly home?
yeah.
I'm dying over here, man. Seely, can I get some juice? My sugar's low. Thanks, Shields.
Hey, Nichols, we'll sort the lab stuff out later. We'll get it transported. You got it. Everybody, we're going home.
Nichols,
We're going
remember
home.
me. She signs his arm in Stripey. That's Pearl with a P.
Pearl, I couldn't possibly forget you.
I got that lab swag. Say what?
You all go back to the Noibat cave.
She's on the level of tired like the lake house tired.
Yes, just that loopy tired.
Yeah.
But you all leave the lab and you go back to the Noibat cave and you rest. This long day is done. And as you all go to the lab, I mean, I assume that you just crash immediately as soon as you get
Oh my
there.
gosh, done. Fully clothed / in full PJs / lab coat still.
Yes. In 2 layers of costumes, you just fall directly asleep on your cot. But the next morning comes.
And Detective Reynolds has made a whole breakfast for us. What a sweet guy. He gently wakes us up after sleeping in. We all cozy up to a delicious meal together.
He ordered breakfast and he
All
said,
right.
all right, yeah, come and get it. You up? Everybody up. It's hard to know.
Detective!
It's
Oh,
hard to
man.
know that it's daytime because you're underground, deep underground.
I will say it is pretty fun when you get those pancakes from McDonald's in the styrofoam plates.
Yeah.
There is something about that that's really special.
Yeah, it's like, I know this isn't, quote, good.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
It's great.
Yeah.
It's so good.
just gotta live.
Oh, yeah. Pearl feels very loved that he did that.
Well, over the course of... Good.
Detective doesn't care.
No,
He's
that
like,
that
I
was...
did it so you wouldn't pass out again like you did at the lab and embarrass me.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was me, Jonah, not Detective Reynolds.
You're right.
Detective Reynolds showed that he's happy that somebody feels something. But over the course of y'all having breakfast and everything, who would you like to spend quality time with that was in your party yesterday? Because usually at the beginning of the rest, but since you just crashed as soon as y'all got back, who that was in your party yesterday would you like to technically spend quality time with?
I think Jackie, because Jackie passed out.
That makes sense. And Luca is spending the quality time with Toofus, the lad. I think that they're still in their sort of adjustment period from everything that happened. But as a reminder, with the quality time at the end of the day before resting, or just at the very beginning of the next day, since y'all went to sleep very quickly, you could choose to spend quality time with a Pokemon who was in your party. The next day, that Pokemon can have advantage on 1 dice roll of your choosing and begins the day with bonus health equal to their basic HP times their friendship score. Which reminds me that amount of bonus health is going to be a little bit different because both Jackie and Toofus, among others, leveled up throughout the course of the day yesterday.
Yeah!
So, with our level ups from the gym and from the big snag and all that jazz, we'll just bust through these real quick. For you, Mysterio leveled up to level 12 and also has gone up to friendship level 2. and you had increased his agility by 1. And also, he is his new variant typing, so all sorts of things happened for Mysterio yesterday. Jackie leveled up to level 16, and she is also at Friendship 2 now, so you increased her personality by 1. Fanta did not level up from the gym battle. He had leveled up like right before that, so he hasn't got enough to get to the next one. Mudslide and Pebble got just enough to get up to level 15, and you have increased their vitality by 1, and they have got their whole new variant poison and fighting thing happening now.
Does anything happen because of the macho brace for them?
The Macho Brace, yes. Which bonus stat of theirs would you like to increase by 1?
Did you forget that? And I, as a good player, remembered that?
Maybe.
What? Okay, attack.
Attack. Yeah, attack is great.
Great. That's what I would like.
Nice. So that is gonna take Mudslide and Pebble's attack from 5 to 6. Oscar did not level up, but got some good EXP. And then Shavakadu, for being a key player in the big snag, managed to level up to 21 from 20. Also went up to Friendship 2 and got +1 to Vitality. And then for your Pokemon who did become now these Vapor variant Pokemon, each of them got a new move as part of that to reflect their new typing. So Kangaskhan swapped out Fake Out for Poison Jab. Mysterio swapped out Hone Claws for Zen Headbutt. And then Shavakadu swapped out Flail for Dragon Rush. So some good gets there. I picked the moves, but I just told Sarah she could pick which one she would be replacing. A consolation for changing your Pokemon's types.
Yeah, totally.
And then on Luca's team, Toofus leveled up to 20. He did not change any story stats or anything because his friendship was already 3. Mr. 90s was already friendship 3, but he's up to level 11. Latza, throughout the course of everything, increased her friendship to friendship 2, and so she increased her personality by 1. Hercules went up to friendship 3, increased his vitality by 1. And then Maximilian was already friendship 3, but he shifted his personality down 1 and his logic up 1. So he booped those around. And then we already said that you had leveled up to 11 and got the new Lucky feature, which now your uses of that are refreshed.
Already came into play.
For the new day. I know, just immediately, boom, getting in there and using it. And also, as the morning has come, your berries have finally
Das berries
emerged. They have fully bloomed. They are ready for harvest because we kind of just let them ride for a long time. But in this latest edition of Pocket Monster Fight, amongst other things, there are actual mechanics for berries. But I'm just going to say that the ones you planted forever ago are just good now and will start again fresh.
Can you remind me which ones are good now?
I will. I have it written down here because I knew that we would address it. So, you had planted a Qualot berry, a Hondew berry, a Greppa berry, and a Kelpsie berry. Meanwhile, Luca had planted a Tomato berry, a Greppa berry, a Citrus berry, and an Oran berry. So, for each of these, any berries that you plant, we can get into more specific mechanics and things like that if you plant more berries. But for right now, basically just know that depending on how rare the berries are, affects the number of D6s that you roll when it is time to harvest. So for all of the ones that y'all planted there of the rarity level, where you roll 3d6 to determine how many are harvested.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll for the Qualot berry.
11.
11.
11 bears.
Great. And the Hondew berry?
Wait, how many do I have?
I think that you just had one and you planted that one. So I think you just got 11 in your inventory then.
11 berries?
Uh-huh.
I'll never use them. Okay, what am I rolling next?
It seems like it's a lot, but it's because, like, in tabletop game land, it takes a while for them to actually grow. Like, it has to be a certain amount of in-game days, and sometimes where we have a bunch of sessions where it's not even a full day. It takes a long time, and so for it to actually make it worth doing it so you can have enough berries to do things like make Pokeblocks and Poffins, or use them in battle, whatever. That is why. And also, these are all pretty common berries, so that's why their yield in the harvest is more than ones that are rarer, more valuable.
I got Costco membership.
So go ahead and roll 3d6 for your Hondew berry as well.
14.
14 Hondew berries. 3d6 for your greppa berries.
Oh my gosh. 15. I had awful rolls last episode, so this is making up.
Seriously. And for your kelpsy berries.
Okay, there we go. Normal one, 11.
All right, 11. Meanwhile, for Luca's berries, will you roll 3d6 for his tomato berries?
12.
3d6 for his greppa berries.
Oh, sorry, Luca. 5.
All right, 3d6 for his citrus berries.
13.
And 3d6 for his orange berries.
10.
Cool beans.
I look at Detective Reynolds. You want a berry?
Sure.
They're really
yeah.
good for you.
Yeah, I'll
Here
put
you
it in
go.
a smoothie.
I give him a greppa.
You give him a greppa berry.
Consider it my rent.
As you all are harvesting
Because
your
I'm
berries.
on the lease now, right?
Wait, what? This is not your permanent residence.
Oh, okay. Because I did decorate the lease and I added my name to it.
You decorated the what?
What?
The lease?
Like, you know, in the hallway, all the new pictures and stuff?
Wait a minute. And he just looks out. He looks out in the hallway. He undoes all of the locks. He spends 5 minutes undoing all the locks, and he looks out in the. Oh.
The hallway before the locks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He starts to unlock the locks, and then he's like, oh, wait. Oh.
I will say, to be fair, I put it on a sticky note so I didn't ruin his lease.
But it says Pearl lives here now.
He just looks at that and also looks at like all of the pictures and stuff that you had put up.
Yeah.
Roll perceive motive.
3.
Hard to read.
He loves unsealing!
Order.
Okay, let's start to make some more. You're right. I think a paper chain would look really nice.
As you all finished up getting all of your berries and everything, harvesting those, Sully says, oh, I didn't realize that you all were... oh, hey.
I run and give her a big hug.
Sorry, I'm not used to you're just back. We missed you.
Yeah,
How you thriving in society?
I'm
From the nomad life, are you getting antsy?
I'm doing all right, you know.
I think you're doing great.
I mean, it was yesterday was the past couple of days they've been hard, but that's not really because of the city. It's just because of all of the things that have been happening around us. But I'm doing all right, and Vigo's doing all right. You know, he's just different.
Yeah, I have a green lizard now.
Yeah. So
So I hear you.
wait, lizard?
Yeah, she pops out shoe-pockadoo.
This massive dragon. It's a good thing the Neuback Cave is large and cavernous. Yeah.
I throw him a pancake way up high.
But he can do that still, so that's a perk. He caught it.
He catches it. He grabs it with his hand that he has now, his little hand, and eats it. And then he He continues doing math on his abacus.
Gentleman Luke talked to you well, sir.
He dips his pancake in syrup.
Dips it. He does not pour the syrup. He dips it in the syrup. So, well, I was just saying I didn't realize that you all were into the gardening or farming or anything like that. But it looks like you got some berries.
You want one?
I mean, sure, yeah. If you,
You want a grappa, houndoon?
yeah, Eddie's fine with me.
Take both.
I'm not really picky. She's giving them away.
I am. I'm Costco over here. I gotta get rid of that
gosh.
supply.
Well, she says, so yeah, I mean, so what do you mostly use berries for? You cooking with them, or are you giving them to Pokemon?
I kind of was into the contest things. I'm still trying them out. I like them a lot. So I had one good experience, but I really would like some lumberries, like a lot of lumberries. Those are super useful.
Well, do you have any lumberries?
I would also like pecha.
Right, well, you could always just go to a garden store and go buy some berries there. And, well, if you're planting berries and gardening and things like that, you could always get a watering can. It looks like your soil was a little dry, but...
Burn. I mean, I got 15 berries out of the soil, so I mean, come on.
I mean, it certainly wasn't bad, but, if you take really good care of your berries, it could help give you an even better harvest. Or if you're planting common berries like these, if you have a watering can, that can help increase your crop. Or if you get some mulches and things like that, sometimes you could even have a rarer berry pop up in the crop.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know there was a gardening store.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's probably one around
Family's
here
got
somewhere.
everything, so yeah.
Yeah. So if you're looking for more berries, you could probably do that, or, go get a watering can or what have you.
You know what?
What?
You've inspired me, Sully.
Oh.
Sealy?
Oh, no.
You know it.
We turn around. It's a shopping day! We've changed our outfits. We have little star sunshades. Like, you get a full glitter effect. We're in very cute outfits. Boom!
Yes. Boom, boom.
Sully, we're hitting the streets and we're going on a shopping haul.
Well, that sounds like a great idea to me. I don't know about you all, but I could use a de-stressor after the past couple of days.
Sweet! Luca, you in?
Yeah. Hey, we should probably go back so you can actually, like, get your badge.
Oh, I took care of that.
And she flashes her badge.
Wait, when did that happen? Flashback.
We begin with the soft pitter-patter of footsteps. Pearl opens a utility exit and finds herself in the lobby of the Grand Hotel. There are lights strewn about, flickering, carpets out of place, pillows thrown on floors. Clearly, a lot of people have just rushed through here. But the pitter-patter of steps continues and makes a beeline straight to the counter. We hear a ding. Hi, can I help you? A frazzled concierge pops out of the desk. Her name is Amanda.
Yeah.
Boom! A big thud as Pearl drops the kabutops smack onto the desk.
I want my gym badge. And amenities for my emotional scarring.
From that experience, you got your badge, and you also got a couple other consolation things for everything that you had gone through. So, Pearl, for defeating the gym, you ended up with the swing badge. You got 6,000 Poké-Dollars. You got the two TMs, the two standard TMs for this gym, which is TM58 Assurance and TM42 Revenge. You also got the bonus TRs, kind of similar to how Lim was like, well, if you fight another one of my Pokemon, I'll give you an extra move. You just got both of the potential, like, bonus ones, because they were like, we are so sorry.
That's right.
So you got...
Your gym leader tried to kill me on public television. That's exactly right. You're going to give me another TM.
So you got the two TMs, and then the bonus moves are TRs. So with the changes, the updates to Pocket Monster Fight, we were using just the TM list from like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We have shifted now to we have both the TM and the TR list. Basically, the difference between those, you still use them to teach your Pokemon moves. But TMs, once you have them, they're permanent. You can teach them to any of the Pokemon in your party, whatever. But then TRs are single use. So obviously TMs are harder to get, more expensive, but that's why also they're a reward for things like the gyms, whereas the TRs are single use and, you know, a little easier to get. But you get the two TMs and then TR95 Throat Chop and TM53 Close Combat. 2 dark moves and 2 fighting moves. So, just as another little update, Pearl, in your TM and TR inventory now, just because some of the ones that we had previously did not translate or, you know, were TMs and now they're TRs. So in your current inventory, you've got the TMs. You've got TM81 Bulldoze and TM32 Sandstorm from the Bolette City Gym. You've got TM56 U-Turn and TM50 Bullet Seed replaced Grass Knot with Bullet Seed because Grass Knot is not a TM anymore. You've got TR60 for X Scissor. That was your bonus one. Then you've got TM97 Brutal Swing, which was a gift from Lewis. You've got TM06 Fly from the air show forever ago. You've got TR58 Dark Pulse and TR33 Shadow Ball, your terrible magic scrolls that you found in the Tomb of Sorrows. And then you've got TM35 Hail, TM77 Hex, and TM87 Draining Kiss, all from the contest in Chanterelle City.
What about light screen?
Oh, I forgot that you had light screen. I think that might have been Lewis. Wherever it came from, let me tell you. Light screen is TM17. So with that, you've got your goodies from the gym and all of that, but you took care of that already. And Luca's like, great. I wonder what they're going to do about anybody else who wants to try to get this badge.
Yeah, that's a great question. And snagging that Kabutops was my only hope. They're not paying my therapy bill.
Well, that would
But
be
at least
very
I got that
expensive.
badge.
Well, that's true. And Lewis actually pipes up and he says, "Yeah, so hey, I slept here last night too.
Hi.
We all just had a big old sleepover. Yeah. Hey, so I was talking to Marlon about that and
My therapy bill?
not about your therapy bill, no.
Well, I would really like to get hooked up. So. I am only 10.
Well, I mean, I certainly think that the league should do a little more than it's doing now. But, I was talking with Marlon, and we're thinking that, the best thing to do might be, I mean, again, it feels like a bit of a consolation, but just because of how big of an ordeal this whole thing was, we were thinking about giving badges to the top 4 from the tournament. Anybody else who didn't make it that far,
Who are the top 4, Luca? You, me.
Me, you, the man, and Shane.
Why 4? Why is that the number?
That was what we came up with, just with everybody fighting their way through. It didn't really make
Elite
sense to not get
4.
everybody.
You guys work in 4s.
The league's got a thing with 4s. What can I
That's
say?
true.
But so that's what we were thinking about. And again, it feels like a bit of a
that
consolation prize,
Create
especially
some free
since.
counseling.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about what they will or won't pay. I mean, I certainly think that everybody's entitled to some compensation that was involved in the events of yesterday and last night, because there was a lot. I mean, I feel terrible for, the trainers who got Pokemon snagged. I'm so thankful that neither of yours did, but I feel just awful for everybody else. But so that was what we were thinking, just because, I mean, we're going to have to go through a process of finding a new gym leader. I think Marlon's just going to have to appoint somebody.
She points to Sully.
Oh, what was that? Sully just had like a mouthful of pancake.
Maybe somebody who applied in the first place should get a more speedy interview.
Well, now there's an idea.
I will put a recommendation in.
Well,
Here's my recommendation.
It's a picture of me and Sully, and it says I love her.
now this is a good letter of recommendation. I do like this a lot. Well, I mean, honestly, all things considered,
Okay, I
think
put
that's a
another
pretty
thing
good
on there.
idea.
I say she is good, not bad.
A glowing endorsement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Sully, do you have any interest in that? I don't know what I know you've kind of been doing your own thing for the past few years. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could be persuaded. She's like, playing it cool a little
Good,
bit.
as she should. Pearl would do the same thing.
But, I mean, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you're the one who can call the shots on that. No, I'm not. I'd have to talk to Marlon about it. Right, so if Marlon says it's all right and he okays it, I'll tell you what. At least for the time being, I'll step in as interim gym leader, just so, the whole thing's not shut down over here.
Nice,
But
nice. Don't commit too much. Interim. Good
exactly.
Word. Write that down, Sealy. Good word.
Before I negotiate my salary and all of that.
Hand in my letter of recommendation, too. Marlon will get it.
So, I don't know. I mean, do I need fighting and dark type Pokemon? Is that no? Look, if you're the interim gym leader, just
make sure you have a couple outfits. Power suit. That's important.
done. Right. So, I think that we've got some things to sort out. But if you're willing to take the position, at least for the time being, that would actually. I think that would help us out a lot. Well, all right. Well, you talk with your people and have them get to more people.
And
And
they
she just gives a thumb point towards you.
And I give a wink.
Thank you, Sally. That was exactly what I was asking for.
Nice. But you all finish eating your breakfast. You're all set there to go out on your day of shopping.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. So, you all are free to go about your business, do whatever you need to de-stress, decompress, take it easy breezy after your long day of fighting tournament and also the big snag and also exploring a lab, a crime scene.
Did I get any cash to burn?
You got 6,000 Pokédollars.
That was not mentioned until now.
Yes, it was.
For that much trauma, it seems like it should be 7.
They gave you the extra TRs, which are worth a good amount of money.
Can I get an extra 50? That gives it me a solid 12.
An extra 50 Pokédollars?
Yeah, it gives me a clean 12.
Wait,
I hawk something from the front desk.
Oh my
I take a statue and I
gosh.
sell it out in an alley for an extra 50. I'm making it 12.
Oh my
Executive decision.
Gosh, that's funny. That is really funny.
And she says, Theo, don't look at me now. As she makes that sale in the alley.
Somewhere you just feel disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
could never go in a CVS again.
Yeah, I think that Amanda, the concierge, you just wheeled her down to the point where she was like, yeah, sure. I don't know what's, if an even 12, sure. She has so many other things to worry about right now.
That's exactly right.
So you're at an even 12,000.
Thank you.
So, where would you like to go to do post-gym shopping?
I think you know where I like to go.
Well, so Pearl, I know that there was a place that you saw when we were on our way into the city. A place where, it seemed like
Dreams come true.
dreams come true, a good place to decompress, have a good time, hang out with your favorite little rodent.
Luca,
Yeah?
you can take me to Chespin.
I'm going to take you to Chucky Chespin's.
Yeah! Sailing! We've entered heaven. We made it through purgatory. Let's go!
You all make your way to Chucky Chespin.
I'm gonna see Chespin. I'm gonna see Chuck Chespin. I'm gonna see Chespin. I'm gonna hug him so. Thanks, Luca. Thank you, Luca.
Of course, I've been really craving some skee ball. All right.
That was the weirdest hand motion ever.
That was my skee
That
ball
was
hand
like
motion.
the most old man moment. It was great.
And here's the thing, he did it. I
Yeah,
did it
I
in real
know he
life,
did.
but also he did it.
Luca, just because you're a teen doesn't mean you have to do things like that. Enjoy Chucky Chespin now.
All right, now I'm coming along. I want some of that pizza.
This is the best day!
Well, I mean, I might as well come
and
along,
then she
too.
sneaks over to Detective Reynolds.
Yeah,
Hey, what are
Pearl.
you doing?
What, right now?
Yeah, it looks like you're typing on a screen.
Yeah, I'm
How
typing.
boring.
I'm finishing this cup of coffee.
Okay, you know where else they have coffee?
Where?
At Chucky Chespin's. Go incognito. It will support your alibi more, make you look more like a normal person who has a life.
You asking me to bust out my
Bird.
Hawaiian shirt?
Yeah, I am.
I mean, my Alolan shirt?
Yeah, I am.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 plus personality.
The gang is coming to Chespin's. It's a 10.
You and Luca and your 4 adult chaperones.
Yes! Nothing bad can happen to us now!
The 6 of you, Luca, Lewis, Sully, Detective Reynolds, and Professor Nichols, all pack up and head over to Chucky Chespin.
The whole way I'm talking, I'm like, and they have this game, and sometimes they have cars on top of the ceilings, and there's plastic, there's so much plastic, and then they have this game, and you need coins. I have coins. Celia, do you have my bag of coins from last time?
Odor, jingle, jingle, jingle.
Nice. One time my dad, he let me go, when it was when I was 4, and we had to go off and get some groceries, and so then I saw it, and I went, and I don't remember a lot, but I remember the plastic car on top of the ceiling. And the pizza! I didn't get to see Chespin, though. They said he was on a break.
Oh, wait. Oh, you didn't even...
No, I've only dreamed of this. It's kind of like my muck.
Oh, wow. Huh. Where is that muck?
And look, they also have fruit punch, and they also have a space where you can wash your hands, and they have a fountain, they have a water fountain, and they have a fruit punch fountain, and then you can make the fruit punch for different flavors, and then they have prizes!
Oh, I know about those prizes.
And sometimes you can just eat candy.
I'm living for those prizes, though.
It smells weird. It smells weird, guys. Everybody brace yourself for weird smells.
Oh, yeah. No, there are going to be so many smells.
And sometimes they have a band. They have a band!
Great. So you all head over up on the northwestern side of the ribbon to Chucky Chespin.
I'm so excited!
As you enter, it does in fact smell weird.
There's a slide!
There are slides. There's a whole jungle gym situation. There's so many games. There's slinging pizza everywhere.
The wall of prizes is a full 20 feet long.
The wall of prizes is impeccable. So since most of the game corners here in town are adult oriented, at Chucky Chespin's they go all out.
I love it.
There are games galore. Any sort of kids' arcade game that you could possibly imagine. All the prizes, so many tickets, all the things. They got all the pizza. It smells. It's got like just the smell of every kind of pizza. Just sort of like smacks you in the face at once.
There's a giant crayon!
On the far end of the place, you see that there is like a stage, and it says like band will be back soon.
God, I hope so. I pray. I'm all big.
Hello, friends. Jonah here to say thank you for listening to this episode of Postcards from Pearl. We are happy to be bringing you a new episode. Sarah and I just opened the show. We've been rehearsing this past weekend, so I finally got some time to edit again. If you're in or close to Nashville, come see us in Peter Pan Wendy's Adventure to Neverland over at the Nashville Children's Theater. It's a lot of fun. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our awesome partner, Dice Envy. This week, check out some of their amazing dice sets, like this week's featured set, Flame War. It is a limited run variant, popular word on this podcast nowadays, of their beloved Edge Boss dice set, a metal 7-piece set featuring a wraparound striped enamel fill of glittering orange and green. You can get 10% off of your purchase at Dice Envy by going to diceenvy.com/Questco or by using promo code Questco at checkout. That's QUESTCO for 10% off of your entire order. If you're a fan of what we do here on Quest Company Jr. and you'd like to help us out, please go over to our page on the Apple Podcast app or Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcasts and leave us a rating and review. It's a huge help to us, and we read every review that comes in. And if you really love what we do here at Quest Company Jr. and you want to take that next step in supporting us, please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber. For as little as $2 a month, you can help us with necessary expenses, help us continue to improve the quality of the show, and get access to exclusive content and patron rewards. If you'd like to give us that support, you could do so at patreon.com/QuestCompanyPodcast. You can find the link to the Patreon on our website, QuestCompanyJr.com. If you'd like to contact us, you could do so directly through our website or by finding us on Instagram and Twitter at QuestCo Jr. You can also hang out with us in our Quest Company Discord and get all the latest updates on Monster Fight and Pocket Monster Fight. The link to that is on our website and Twitter. We know that word of mouth is the best way to get people listening to a new podcast, and that's especially true for independent shows like ours. So we would love to see you posting about the podcast and telling your friends about us. If we see you tweeting about us or posting fan art using hashtag QuestCoJr or hashtag Postcards from Pearl, you might get a character named after you on the show. And if you have fan art of the podcast that you want to share, just make sure when you post it to tag us so that we can see it. Speaking of fan art, we've gotten some more beautiful art sent to us since our last episode. Thank you to Black Belt Kate at Crandon Creation on Twitter for continuing to absolutely kill it with the fan art streak. This week, sending us her take on Bonnaroo, the Vapor Bulbasaur. It is so dang cool. If you haven't seen that, go check out our Instagram and Twitter where we'll be sharing it, or on the fan art page of the website, or on the Discord where a lot of this fan art gets posted first, and you can see it before anyone else. Quest Company Jr. is a proud member of Pokémon Go, a group of independent podcasts supporting high-quality content that's fun for the whole family. Pokémon Go is your reliable corner of the internet for the kind of podcast that everyone can enjoy, with shows ranging from animal facts to stories to audio dramas to RPG actual plays and more. Check them out at PokémonGo.com. I'd like to take a moment to thank the amazing artists whose music is featured in this episode. Thank you to FoolBoyMedia for the song Video Game Land. Thanks to Braxton, Burks, and Materia Collective for the song A Tale of Three Beasts Part 2. Thank you to Mikel and GameChops for Route 3 National Park and Pokemon Gym. Thank you to Zame for Johto PokéMart Remastered. Thank you to GlitchxCity for Snap, Bongo Cat's PokéMart, an Animal Crossing song, and Star Seeker. Thank you to Insane in the Rain Music for the song Treasure Town. Thank you to Rossini for the William Tell Overture. Thank you to Joseph Bel Habib for Gotta Catch That Unicorn. Thank you to Lexica for Tiger Tracks. Thank you to Osoku for Arcade. Thank you to Andreas Dahlback for The Force of One Limited. Thank you to Roy Edwin Williams for Oscar the Outlaw. And thank you to Joseph Cash for the Rubber Duck Samba. And as always, thank you to tabletopaudio.com for providing the ambient sounds. That's all for me, so let's do some post-gym shopping. Thank you for joining us here at Quest Company Jr. As you release the Pokemon to go play their games and hang out, who would you like to do? What now?
Hold on. I have to pause.
Okay.
Guys, if you think, I don't think a 10-year-old could get this psyched about it, let me tell you, this is a real life accurate event for me. I had never been to a Chuck E. Cheese until I turned 10. And shout out to my big brother, I love you very much, took me to Chuck E. Cheese. And it was an epic dream day of my life. That was what I wanted. And it was so much fun. My parents were like, no, this is bad. We don't want to go there.
But Tony took you.
Yeah, and it literally took until like my adult brother could take me by solo. And that's how long it took me in my life.
Oh my gosh. Fantastic.
So this is why, I get it. Maybe a 10-year-old wouldn't think it's this cool. But for me, it was this cool.
Oh, amazing.
Everything I had hoped and dreamed of.
So, for your Pokemon, as you release them from their balls so that they can go about their business.
They're all free!
Who would you like? And you've got 4 chaperones. Everybody's fine. You don't have to worry.
Yeah. And it's the team from the gym who battled.
Correct. It is your team who battled in the gym. So, for you, that is going to be Fanta, Jackie, Mudslide and Pebble, Mysterio, and Oscar. And then for Luca, it's going to be Toofus, Maximilian, Hercules, Mr. 90s, and Lotsa. So, who would you like to pair with who? One of yours and one of Luca's for each pair.
Lotsa and Jackie.
The Bears!
Yeah, Hercules and Oscar. Toofus and Fanta, because they did it last time together.
The Bros!
90s with Mysterio and Max with Mudslide and Pebble.
Nice. Mr. 90s and Mysterio. 2 very cool, very edgy Pokemon from the outskirts of Criminy City / the Potostroma Plains. And then Maximilian with Mudslide and Pebble, who he grew up with before you all encountered them.
Pearl immediately runs and gets sodas and cheese pizza for everybody, and we're all sitting at the table, and she does a big cheer. She lifts her big cup of soda, and she goes, guys, today's celebration wouldn't be possible with every single one of you. And she looks at the people and her Pokies. Let us celebrate with Jubilee! And she just starts running. Like, Seely is now in charge of her. Seely is the most, the only thing that can help her at this moment. And Pearl and Seely are just bouncing off the walls.
Just absolutely going buck wild.
You know, the best part is, guys, I'm awful at games. And so is Pearl. So, she's in the ball pit. She's just wasting coins. And she's past the point of just any clarity for the next hour and a half. Because that's how it works. She's on an ultimate sugar rush. She's smashing as much pizza and soda as possible. It's a beautiful thing to witness.
Incredible.
It is like watching a bird fly for the first time, or watching a little panda who's been rehabilitated enter the wild once more. Okay?
Gosh.
So Jonah, you now have the perspective of the Pokies. Welcome to the flip table. And Jonah, you have 3 games you can pick from. But first, who would you like to have paired up?
Oh, this is always the hardest. Where to start? Let's start with the Bears.
Okay, great.
Start strong with the Bear ladies.
Beautiful. All right, you have, let's simplify. You get to pick from 2 games.
Okay.
You can do a strength test
Okay.
Or you can do a Plinko kind of
what?
game. Like Plinko. You put a chip down and the pegs, and it goes ching, 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 ching,
Oh,
ching,
okay,
ching, ching.
okay, okay.
It's like, you want a dishwasher. Welcome to my version of Chespin's, yo. It's a little bit of The Price is Right, too.
I think that Jackie is confused and put off by the concept of the Plinko thing and just sort of like holds Lotsa like the stuffed animal she is and kind of just like drags her along over to the strength test.
Lotsa loves it. Yeah, great. Okay, I'm going to
But like full on, Jackie is carrying, like pulling her along just by one of her little fuzzy pawsies, the same way that a small child would drag their stuffed animal behind them.
Aw, that's actually a really cute friendship there. And they were also caught together at the same time, too, which is
Yeah.
sweet. And then when
There's
you get
actually some really solid pairings in this this grouping.
And then when she stands up, you realize how dirty the floors were, and that's the first sign of how Chucky Chespin does lose its allure. Like she has like literal like
There's like loose candy.
items. Yeah, there's a key. There's like a key to something.
That's what's happening. That's it. Rather than lots of playing for tickets and getting
my
something.
gosh.
This is just
It's something
that's
via cleaning the floor. Okay, roll 2d6 for me.
Oh my gosh.
Now this will determine how valuable the item is. Okay?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah,
So,
thank you. I am a very good DM.
Yes, no, I just wanted to just appreciate how correct you were.
Thank you. Okay, great. Go ahead, roll.
Great. And just as a reminder,
Sure, you can remind yourself of the rules anytime you'd like.
on this, it is a flat roll.
Yes.
So on
exactly.
a
There's
result,
no bonuses. Yeah, good reminder for yourself, Jonah.
On a roll of 2 to 6, the item gets a 1 per.
That's a one-time use. It's a one-time use.
Yes. On a 7 to 9.
That's a one per day.
Well, it's an ongoing but situational.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
When I said one per day, it's an ongoing thing. It's situational.
Yeah. 2 to 6, 1
One
per day.
time.
7 to 9, ongoing,
Ongoing, but you gotta have
situational.
rain.
10
You
or
know,
11,
like that's a situation.
10 or 11, something good ongoing. And then like Nat 12 is something real.
Like whenever
real
you want,
choice.
your Mary Poppins slippity dip. That room's clean. And yeah, Mary Poppins did say slippity dip.
Slippity
Fact
dip.
check me. Okay, so roll a 2d6.
Slippity dip.
Slippity dip.
All right, 8. A
Congratulations,
ongoing.
Situational. And Jonah, what would you like this item to look like?
Oh gosh. Tell
What
you
would
what.
you like it to be? What would you like it to do?
Oh
This
man.
is my gift to you as the DM.
That is so funny. Ongoing, situational. Oh man. Well, here you tell me what kind of thing do you think it is? What sort of item? Maybe it's a stray item from the prize counter, or maybe it's something that like somebody left behind by accident.
Oh, it's definitely something with somebody left behind. That's
so-
just too funny.
What do you think it looks like, and then we can figure out what it is.
I think it's a slap bracelet.
A slap bracelet, of course.
How can it not be?
Of course.
And I think it's like a light lavender purple.
Ooh,
Light
something that
lavender
goes well with her color
slap
scheme.
bracelet.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think we could just call it the slap bracelet,
for sure, that's definitely, yeah, as the DM, I would say the slap bracelet. Yeah.
and some kind of bonus for if she punches or slaps something. I would.
I
think.
love it.
Great.
And she gets to use it once.
Well, no, that's
She
an
gets to
ongoing.
use it
one.
ongoing, but it's got to be the right situation.
So let's just say that for the slap bracelet, whenever Lotsa gets a full success with a melee move, she basically binds her opponent, just like a slap bracelet.
We found the situation. We found how it works, guys. Congratulations, Lotsa. You got a little slappy bracy. Slippity dippity. Boom, making dreams happen as a DM. Write it down in your inventory, good sir, good player.
I am writing it down in the inventory right now.
Great, and let's get that fan art pumping in the machine. I'm just gonna queue up Emby really quick. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, boop. Hi, Emby! And all our other wonderful fan artists.
That is so funny.
You have reached the strength game. It's a classic little mallet. And
You love to see it.
yes, you do. And it's themed based off like eating well, like fruits, oranges, like it's cute. Like
Nice.
that. So unfortunately the ice cream cone's at the bottom and Pearl is really bad at this game. But Jackie gets there and roll 2d6 for me.
Chim, chim,
Jam.
chim.
Jam.
Oh, they haven't even spoken yet. I was like, I was trying to remember what Lotsa's voice is and what Jackie's voice is. Have they spoken? Well,
Oh, they haven't spoken.
They haven't spoken. We haven't heard them.
Oh my God.
What do they even sound like? You can decide what you want Jackie to sound like, but I think that Lotsa, since her Pokemon out loud voice is stop, that awful screech, that her speaking is like, hey, look at this, I found a slap bracelet.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
I found it on the floor.
That's cool.
I mean, I think it's Pearl.
Take that, Lerp. Jackie and Pearl are the ones who are truly one and the same.
I don't think that was any different from Pearl.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
You gonna hit that thing with a hammer?
Yeah, I love to hit stuff.
Nice.
They're really cute together. All right, roll 2d6.
Well, you roll it. I don't want
No,
to.
you roll it.
I
You're
don't
the
want to roll
player.
Jackie's for you.
Welcome to my life with Luca. All the time. You're doing great, Jonah. Don't doubt yourself as a player. You're a really good player.
Oh!
What'd you roll?
Oh, Jackie!
What'd you roll?
Jackie!
See, I told you you were a good player.
Double sixes for Jackie.
No way.
Look at
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I thought that was a 5, but it is a 6. Booyah! Thank you, sir. Whoa.
Ooh, that's nice.
So
Okay.
Jackie breaks the machine.
She breaks it. She breaks the dang thing.
Jackie doesn't even pick up the mallet and just uses her own fist.
She just punches the
Ah,
platform.
Champ! Okay?
Ugh.
And it completely breaks. It follows circuits. It's amazing.
The machine is absolutely busted.
And little Lots is just there clapping. Like, good job. Really good job. I'm really proud of you.
You're great.
Yeah, that's really cute. And because it just breaks, there's actually an electrical charge.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
And it runs up through Jackie's feet.
Sure.
And Jackie gets a hint electrocuted in this process, okay? Because she's standing on the metal plate, okay? Which is conductive for electricity.
Sure.
And her little leaf gets a lightning strike bolt in it.
The lightning leaf?
The lightning leaf. And she steps off and she's like, you know when you get too much static electricity and your hair's on edge?
Uh-huh.
That's Jackie. She's like, whoa, I feel like it just went through the dryer. But the lightning leaf is a very powerful object now.
Sure.
And it...
Okay. Also, I couldn't help but think of Percy Jackson with the
Thank
lightning
you.
leaf.
Yeah, it has a little lightning rod, yeah.
Okay, the lightning leaf, it's going to be really good. So I think that it should be like straight up like an ability kind of thing, similar to how Oscar got levitate. So you can tell me. I think that she could, since it's got lightning, we could do one like she gets the limber ability, which just means that she cannot be paralyzed.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Because the thing that I love about Pancham is they just have the leaf to have the leaf.
Yeah, there's
and if
no
you take
reason
away
to
their
have the
leaf,
leaf.
Well, if you take away their leaf, according to the Pokédex, they get very sad. Like it's a diminishing
That's true.
status
They
thing.
do love-
So I like that we're making it the leaf.
Yes, there's a reason for leaf now.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason for the leaf previously
It was always just cuteness.
The
to me.
vibe.
Come on, it's
But-
great. Okay, lightning leaf. What does it do? I think I like the paralyzed.
Yeah, I'm looking at other ones. I think that maybe Limber's the way to go, just simply
think so,
because
too.
it is the lightning leaf. I
Yeah.
feel like that actually, I think we got it in one.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think we got it in one. I think
I
think
love
it
it.
gives her the Limber ability.
Cool.
So she cannot be paralyzed.
Beautiful.
The lightning leaf has been bestowed upon Jackie. Very nice.
Very cool.
And she is so pumped. Like all of the tickets come flooding out of the thing because it's broken. And so she's just like got this massive pile of tickets. And Lots is like, what are you gonna do, Iris?
I think I'm gonna play with them. You wanna play with me?
Okay, Derry.
Oh, and they continue to play
Nice.
together. Not really knowing it or getting it, but they love.
They're like,
they
this is the
enjoy-
prize, right?
Yeah, they enjoy spending time together.
Yeah, they're both like, I think that this is the prize. Meanwhile, there's like some other Pokemon in the corner just looking at them like, what are you doing with all of those tickets?
Yep, it's really cute. They're like making little crowns and rings and bracelets.
Oh, yes. They are not spending these at the prize
It's
counter.
so cute. Okay, who would you like to go to next, Jonah?
Let's see what Mr. 90s and Materia are up to. A completely different vibe.
Yeah. Okay, Jonah. So there, we pick back. We rewind in time just a little bit, and Pearl has officially begun her pizza tyranny.
Yes.
And
She's the pizza queen.
Yeah,
The
and
pizza
she's-
empress.
And we've just never seen her in this form before. And it's like when you speed up the voices to make Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's what's happening.
Oh my gosh.
So okay, they're at the table. They're eating their pizza, and what happens next, Jonah?
Red bub.
No, this has got to be Mr. 90s now, because he's like
Nice,
this. We
that's
haven't heard
great.
him yet. Right, bub. All right, so, what are we thinking about these games? What? Oh, you were talking to me. Oh, well, I suppose that all the others have just run off and the two of us were left brooding here, weren't we? Yeah, that's right.
All right, Jonah, you have two choices. You can go into the bounce house maze,
Okay.
or you could go to, the coin game with the dump trucks, and you have to get the coin in the right dump truck.
Oh, you
and
like
get
shoot the coin
jackpot.
into it?
Yes. I love those games.
That's very
I'm
good.
awful at them. I just think they're so fun.
Well, here's my question. Does the Bounce House Maze have a ticket prize at the end? Like for doing it, or is it just a for funsies one?
Just for funsies.
Well, I
But
think
you do have to use a coin to get into it, because that's the brutal nature of Chespin.
I've always had to make the most of what I've got. I can't just spend this coin willy-nilly. What if this is it? What if I never get coins again? Yeah, you're right, bub. We should use it to get more coins. That's right.
All right, to the dump trucks you go. I like that a lot. That makes total sense.
All right, so they go over to the dump trucks with their coins to try to acquire more
Yeah,
coins.
they want that avalanche of coins.
Who would you like to go first, Mr. 90s or Mysterio?
Let's have Mysterio go first.
All right, this smoky purple halucha.
Suave.
I mean, these dudes are looking cool.
They're really
I know
cool.
that this, they were not put in the ideal situation, but they are looking cool.
All right, go ahead, roll 2d6.
All right, 2d6
Good luck.
for Mysterio.
I wish you nothing but the best.
Okay, it's a 5 for Mysterio, so a once per day effect.
All right, he gets in one of the trucks, but it's not good.
Yeah, he only gets a few coins.
Aw, poor buddy. He overthought it. Makes sense.
He did still get a few, but it's
He's
not enough
happy
to
with it.
get something, like a big.
He's got so many changes in his life right now. He doesn't need a big item.
Yeah, he doesn't need something that's really significant. He's like, I just needed it. I'm actually gonna squirrel some of these away still.
I think actually, let's do this. He only gets one coin out of the machine,
1 coin.
but it actually turns out to not be a Chespin coin.
Oh.
It is an antique, vintage, old Pokemon coin from like Kanoko times.
Oh, like a
And
old. You mean
it is like a vintage
like
penny.
KO times?
Yes, yeah. So
Okay.
it's like a vintage penny. Like, people collect stamps. Like, this would be
Yes.
something that someone would collect and be like, whoa, this is really rare, actually.
Yeah.
So this is Mysterio's lucky penny.
Oh.
Isn't that good?
I love
That's really
him.
sweet. I do too. Because he was nervous about, kind of, okay, if I use this one, will I get back? And he actually got tenfold back just with this one coin because it's so rare. And he realizes it. And maybe it's because he was like in the ancient city, that kind of like the older city. Maybe he just
Yeah.
knows that. He has that knowledge.
Seen him engraved on stuff. I think that
Yeah.
Mr. Leftovers probably had some that he'd squirreled away, maybe showed off every now and then, but didn't share.
Yes, so he knows.
Or it was a
it's-
prize that he
and
never won.
He gets really excited.
What's that, bub?
Look at this. Look at this. Can you believe this? Do you know how rare this is? I know a lot about coins.
Oh,
Fun fact.
you collect stamps too?
Do you?
I mean, I kind of scoffed at it, but now that I've said it out loud,
You'd love it. I'll get you started. And so this lucky penny once a day allows Halucha to maybe just something simple like get a reroll on personality or something.
I mean, re-roll a failure.
yeah, reroll a failure.
Yeah, once per day, re-roll a failure. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't necessarily have to be on an attack, but
No,
just if he
just
fails a
any
roll, he
kinda
can re-roll
check,
it.
yeah.
And it's not a guarantee that it'll work.
No, because he still might fail.
Right.
Which is very in line with some of his history. But he's got a lucky penny on his side now.
That's right.
Cool.
And things just tip in his favor a little more.
Yeah, he's gone through a lot. Cool. All right, that is Mysterio. Let's.
Well, so much character development from one coin.
Yeah, seriously. He gives Mr. 90s a pat on the back and he goes, okay, good luck.
All right, and this very muscular Zangoose, sing the claws out, and he.
It's delicate. It's a delicate process.
I know he balances this coin just right there between his
The
long
blades.
claws that he's shinged out, but he bounces in between and puts it in just the slot at the moment and drops it.
Roll those D6s.
That is an 8 for Mr. 90.
Okay, progress, improvement. Mysterio thinks it's amazing. He's like, oh my gosh, congratulations. He flutters. Let's see.
With his smoky wings.
Yeah. Mr. 90s.
He gets enough coins, and then I think that throughout the course of the rest of this, he like goes and actually like plays games with Mysterio so that they can actually get a prize from the prize
So
counter.
he gets to go to the prize counter, and
He takes his neatly stacked tickets and places them down.
and what catches his eye? DM switcheroo. Meanwhile, while he decides, Mysterio goes and gets slushies for them.
Yes.
And they are in the pattern of him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
They are in the 90s jazz cup pattern.
Yes.
And
the
Mysterio,
cup. It's the jazz.
Mysterio does a double take. Like, what?
Ooh, ooh.
Did they know you were coming? Okay. What prize catches his fancy?
Feels like home. As he
Brain
slurps
freeze.
his slushy. I feel like, I mean, he's gone full Wolverine, so I feel like it should be something for the claws or something related to the claws or some sort of costume element that accentuates the claws.
What if it's like a really cute little travel nail kit, travel size, perfect for pokey size?
Oh my gosh.
He can sharpen his claws.
Well, it just doesn't feel like him.
I know, that's why I like it. Because sometimes with those amount of tickets, that's all you get.
I was thinking either a nail file or like maybe
like
some,
a travel nail kit.
or maybe some kind of like gauntlet type things.
Yeah,
Like
I'll
fingerless
allow it.
gloves kind of thing.
I'll allow it.
Fingerless gloves feels 90s enough.
Yes, I agree.
So he gets some sweet fingerless gloves, which is perfect because his claws come out. So if he got regular gloves, he would just rip them. So the fingerless gloves actually work perfectly.
Great. And what do they do?
I don't think we need to reinvent the wheel every time we do this. I think that it could probably be something similar to Elle's sharp-looking earrings.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So just that any claw-based moves that he has, he can use agility for it.
I think
Done.
that's great.
Sweet.
All right, these guys continue to slurp on their slushies and observe Pearl and make sure she doesn't bust through a window. All right, or just accidentally set off a fire alarm. All right, Jonah, what pair would you like to go next? From Chucky Chespin's Party All Day. Oh, yeah, party all night. Flipperoo and skip-a-doo too. Yeah, Chucky Chespin's.
Let's do Hercules and Oscar.
Okay, going back in time. Pearl does her big cheers, huzzah! And then proceeds to run amok with Celie like we've never seen before. She does a full belly slide down the slide, okay, while also setting off confetti.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Perfect.
A lot of skill, honestly. And Oscar and the hair cross.
Hercules.
Thank you. Oscar and Hercules look at each other.
Well, I reckon it's time to go get some tickets.
I reckon too.
Oh, no.
Does he have a voice?
Hercules?
Yeah.
Um,
I am on my way.
Hercules is always singing. He
I
only
can
sings.
only sing. We found my shake. Oh yeah. I am different, so I must sing a little low. I am so excited to spend some time with you, my friend, the Trash King. He can only sing, Jonah.
I am already regret some of my life decisions.
Fonta, where are you going,
Fonta,
brother?
oh,
Brother!
Fonta, please don't leave me with this.
Goodbye, our friends. What game would you like to play? And I think you have two choices.
oh, my gosh. That is
That is great.
so funny.
There's a world out there. You never know I'd sound like this, but inside my head, I believe so true that I'll become a bigger bug that could rule the world. Did I say that out loud?
So much just happened for Hercules. And as much as I am frightened, I do like it.
I adore it. You have two choices
Oh,
for
fantastic.
Oscar and Hercules.
Wow.
Option one,
Who would have thought that the bug who stand there and punch, his inner monologue is that he's just always singing. Wow.
Oh my God.
What an icon.
Option one is Dunk Doug Trio.
So like a whack-a-mole
Yeah.
kind of scenario?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't think of a way to say whack though that had alliteration. So,
Fair enough.
and then maybe it's Dig Doug Trio, and it's just like you hit him with a
oh,
shovel.
you hit him with a shovel. somewhere Murray is like
My God, Murray's got like a little twitch in his eye.
just a little twitch from that ding.
And then option 2 is a claw machine.
Okay.
That is a bunch of Psyducks, tiny little plastic Psyducks. In different little outfits and different colors, and it's very affordable, and people love to play it.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually feel like Hercules would do Dig Dug Trio. Also, Dig Dug Trio is very good because there's also the arcade game Dig Dug. So, boom.
Thanks for noticing that in my DM.
It's so good. I feel like Hercules wants to do Dig Dug Trio, but I do think that Oscar's vibing with these weird little Psyducks.
Okay, that's fine. They can do both.
Hey, listeners, Sarah and I have a whole thing with the claw machines with the ducks.
We love the duck claw machine, guys.
These junky little ducks, these junky little rubber ducks. I mean, here's the thing.
Replay that. Force whatever you just said, because that is the countdown's clocking, and it just happened to you, dude.
What did I say?
You did not say what you just thought you said.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You said these junky little dunks or something like that.
These dunky little junks?
Yes,
Is
that's
that-
what you said.
Well, now maybe let's roll the tape back. These junky little ducks, these junky little rubber ducks. Well, listeners, you'll know what I just said. We love these junky little ducks. Half the time they're like misprinted. They're all kinds of weird shapes. I can't get enough of these ducks. Anytime
I love 'em.
we're at the bowling alley.
We have spent some cash. Not
but
even
also,
that much, though. We're kind of good
we're
at it.
pretty good at
We're
getting
pretty
these
good
ducks.
at it. I think the most we've ever played, like $5.
Yeah, but we also
But,
got
like,
a
that's
significant amount of
reasonable.
ducks from $5.
Yeah, we've got more than one from $5.
Like
Guys?
our rate is like we're spending less than $1 per duck.
What I'm saying is, have I been known to squeeze between every machine and to get the better angle for Jonah in the 30-second countdown?
Absolutely.
Yes. And also
While that
when
countdown's clocking.
Yeah, and also, I am also saying that if there was an Olympic sport with this specific brand of duck machine,
Yes.
we'd be on the Olympic team.
We'd be on it. And
We're really good at it,
there's no
guys.
use. I'm not gonna look that little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
Hey,
I'm not
and
gonna
I'm
hide
not
that
gonna
under a
toot my own
bushel.
horn,
We're doing
but
this.
I will quack the quack.
That's
Quack,
right.
quack.
Quack, quack. So that said, I think that there's something about these weird little like deformed Psyduck,
You know what
little
it
rubber
is?
Psyducks that is really just vibing
what
with
it is?
Oscar. What?
Oscar's seen them in the trash before.
He's seen them in the trash,
He
and
wants
he's
one.
like,
He wants one for himself.
He's gotten some others. He's taken some others
He's a
out of the trash.
collector.
He's a collector. He's a
collector.
connoisseur.
Okay, Oscar
In
says,
his personal trash-filled Pokeball in Oscar's trash land,
Oscar's trash land.
he definitely has a duck collection. But what is the duck that is like? Oh, this is
it's
going
the
to be the
Statue of
new
Liberty Psyduck. Are you
Statue
kidding
of
me? Because
Liberty
that was what started us.
Of course.
In this intense addiction.
It's true.
But also beautiful, beautiful craft.
Oh my
So
gosh.
he says, "Come on, brother, I'll show you what it's all about."
Let me show you how it's
All
done.
right, I believe you, but that game looks kind of cool. Don't you want to thrash with a shovel too? And then Hercules does follow him, so they go to that first game.
Great. All right.
Roll
So
the,
for Oscar
2d6.
first, for his rubber Psyduck.
Statue of Liberty, rubber Psyduck.
Okay, well, it is just gonna be something that just adds to his collection more than anything else. He'll get a once per day effect from his 3.
Okay, that's good. He
But
has
that's
so many
right.
other things.
He levitates, so
Are you
he's
kidding
fine.
me? We're fine. Do you think he gets the Statue of Liberty one, though? I don't think he does. I think we gotta give him some goals. I think if it was a mixed success or full success, he would have gotten it.
Sure, he was going for like he sees the Statue of Liberty
But then
rubber
right then,
Psyduck.
Hercules like, "You're so close now," and it causes a faulty trigger.
Faulty trigger,
Yeah.
just a little bit. He's like, "Dadgummit."
And so then, okay, it's a once a day.
Once per day for
And
Oscar.
I
What
think
does the duck look like?
it's a clown.
A clown duck?
Yeah, it's 1,000% a clown duck.
He's like, oh yeah, I've seen ones like you before.
Yeah, he knows it's just not rare.
In the
and
trash,
that,
yeah.
Yeah. It should squeak, but it doesn't squeak, and
Oh.
it bothers him.
Ah,
But he's happy about it. He can keep playing.
I want it to be a little. Can it be a little cowboy duck for him?
Oh,
Could be a little
of
cowboy
course it
duck.
can.
I want wanted to be a little. I think he's gotten a little clown duck out of the trash before, but I think because man, he's just a little trash cowboy.
What's the color cowboy hat?
I mean, it's faded. I think it's like a brown that's kind of like, because of, I don't know, the light or just not a very good paint job or whatever. It's kind of like almost like a weird greenish tint to it. Who knows what kind of paint they put on this, but it's got a little bit of like a greenish tint to the hat with just a little darker actual green brim.
Which is perfect because he's a little green. Okay, I have an idea for this.
Okay.
I would like it to be like Cowboy's Instinct.
Ooh.
So Pokies can't read the room or anything, right?
They could technically if they had like a reason to, if they were somewhere by themselves, or it could be something where he can like guaranteed get like a full success to lend a hand to help you.
That's what I would like it to be. Cowboy's Instinct.
I like that.
Thank you. Because he just knows. He knows when people are shooting him straight out there on the range.
He just like in his mind, he just hears, and he just like looks.
Cowboy Instinct. Yeah, that's great.
All right, so Cowboy's Instinct, I'm going to say once per day, automatic full success.
But he has to be in Pro's party, so that's
he's got to be like your active Pokemon when he's doing this.
Totally.
So he's got to be like out of the Pokeball actively helping you.
But I love it.
To help Pearl, definitely read the room, I think survey environment or perceive motive.
Makes sense to me.
Those are all instinct based, so that makes perfect sense. So automatic full success to help Pearl read the room, survey environment, or perceive motive. One of those once per day if he is actively with you.
Oscar then tries to give Hercules tips in this game. Hercules tries a couple times. It just does not stick. And so finally Oscar's like,
let's go put the beat down some of these Doug Trio.
and roll 2d6.
All right, Hercules. He gets a 6, so it's going to be a once per day one for Hercules as well.
Hercules gets this shovel, and there's like a quickness to him.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's basically just using arm thrust.
Yeah, it's going really, really fast. So I would love for it to be a speed thing or something like that.
Ooh, how's about this? What if once per day when he uses a move, he can add his speed stat.
Perfect.
In addition to like his attack stat.
That's perfect. That's
right.
Exactly what I like. So he goes so quickly that the shovel actually, because they're fake Doug Trios.
Oh yeah, they're not real Doug Trio in
stuffies, there. But that one of the noses actually falls off. Okay, and so the game ends. He gets a bunch of tickets, or he could get an item from the.
He could get an item.
All right. The game
he
ends.
could also just take the shovel.
I was thinking the shovel, but it doesn't make sense for him to take the shovel.
He could be so inspired by the shovel that he goes and gets a shovel from toy shovel from the prize
that
counter.
Sounds like Hercules if I've ever known it. I have found my blade. I can go the distance. I know it's pure steel will make me strong and fast.
Plastic.
I know every mile will be worth my while. I am really good at digging Doug Trios into the ground.
So he's got a Dig Dug Trio shovel.
Yep. Collector's edition, 25-year anniversary.
Yes, like it's not the one from the game, but
No,
it is the one that is
yeah.
like, oh, look, we made this one for the game.
It's really cute. Going back in time. I like that each time we go back in time, the narrative gets a little different. On just the insanity that ensues.
Oh yeah, well it's like it all happens, but it all happens
true.
It all happens so fast. Like
Yes.
Pearl is doing all of these things.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. All right, so we've got Tufus and Fanta and Maximilian with Mudslide and Pebble. I think we'll do
Great.
Maximilian with Mudslide and Pebble.
Yeah,
but
I had a feeling that's the order you would want.
like, I think that to start off, we go and we flash back to them, and I think that honestly, for a little while, it's basically just like a mom hanging out with her kids.
Oh my gosh, cute.
Because-
that's really cute.
Like before y'all caught them, like Max was just full on basically being raised by Mudslide. So he and Pebble are like siblings, and then he's just a big boy now. But that is, essentially, his sort of mother figure. But so I think that for a while that it's just them, it's just a mom and the kids at Chuck E. Chespin's. So they're playing for a bit, but in this particular flashback, it is a little bit later than the other ones because where are Pearl and Seely in this particular moment? Are they in the ball pit? Are they somewhere else?
Pearl and Seely the band has started up. And so now they are just hardcore going with this band. They're trying to get in the band.
You read my mind. That was exactly what I was
They're
about
trying
to do.
to get in this band.
That was exactly what
And
I was
they're
about to
like-
say was happening.
Yeah, so that's
I was like,
what's
the
up.
band's playing.
Like, Pearl's like, did you see me on TV?
Oh my god.
And they're like forcing their way into this band,
They
assuming
are.
that they know all the songs, but they don't.
And it's an animatronic band.
It is.
But they are still trying to get up there. There is obviously a animatronic Chucky Chespin.
And that's what actually drives Mudslide and Pebble and Max to a different spot.
Yes.
They would have just chatted the whole time, but then this gets a little rowdy for them. And they're like, hey, we love our trainers, but this is a lot.
Oh my gosh.
So you have an option, Jonah. You can do skee ball, or you could do, you know, the fun little water gun target things where the little things rise. Pretend it's like a little balloon or something and it pops.
Oh, I think skee ball.
Cool, yeah, it's
I think
classic.
skee
You gotta
ball.
do skee ball at Chuck E. Cheese.
Classic. Sorry, I got distracted because I was just thinking about the other members of the band.
It's a dangerous route, my friend.
I know.
What do
I
you
was
got?
like,
Do you have pokies for all of them?
Well, okay, I think that, okay, so in the actual Chuck E. Cheese band, we got Helen Henny, a chicken. We've got Jasper T. Jowls, the hound dog. Mr. Munch, the purple and yellow monster. And Pasquale E. Pieplate, the human pizza chef. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, Pearl is definitely trying to get the human pizza chef's job. She's like, I'm better. I give me a shot.
I think it's like a Mr. Rhyme.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I think it's a Mr.
That's so
Rhyme
messed up.
animatronic. We've got the Chespin, obviously.
Side deck?
Oh, a side duck instead of
Yeah.
a chicken. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't want it to be a tour chick.
No, I think it's a side
I
deck.
think it's a side duck, which is why they've got the
little
side duck
side duck,
machine,
yeah.
the duck claw machine. Perfect. The dog. What's a good dog Pokemon that we could do?
I
don't
don't
think it's like an
know.
Arcanine.
Is it a Lillipop? That
maybe
seems too
maybe
cute.
a Herdier or a Stoutland.
Okay, nice.
One
I think
moment.
the purple guy needs to be Ghastly.
Oh
and
wait, no.
Torment.
I think because of the jowls, I think it should maybe be a Grand Bull. No, it's a Snubble. It's a Snubble.
It's a Snubble. Duh.
The jowls gotta be a Snubble.
Perfect. And then I think the purple guy is a Ghastly in a tortured state of
I
existence.
feel like it's gotta. Well, he's like a monster. He's like some kind of weird. Mr. Munch is like.
It's the most nondescript thing I've ever seen. in
He's
my
like a
life.
dinosaur, but he's fuzzy.
Yeah. Do you have an idea?
I don't know. I mean, look at Mr. Munch and tell me that he doesn't kind of look like a
Chubby.
grandpa. Just like in the face, and the fact that it's like you look like kind of like a dinosaur type thing, but also you're fuzzy.
I'll take it. It's not right, but I'll take it.
We got to get this right. We got to get Mr. Munch right.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I got it. It's a Venonat.
A Venonat. Just
It's
a
perfect.
funky little dude.
Yeah. And
It's
the
like,
eyes
what are you,
right,
man?
And the fur is right.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, we're not going to find anything. Mr. Munch is like almost.
But we're already taking like what a mouse is, and we've made it better.
Yeah, like
Because
he's
I actually
already.
think the Pokemon version of Chuck E. Cheese Group is 10 times better than what the Chuck E. Cheese Group is.
Yeah, I feel really good about that. Yeah. Okay, so the Mr. Munch equivalent is a Venonat because Mr. Munch basically he looks almost like a Pokemon anyway, and so I think that Venonat is the best equivalent that we're gonna get. I feel very good about this, and now I feel good to move on.
I really couldn't leave you there until you had figured that one out. All right.
But the animatronic band was playing, and Pearl and Seely are trying to get up there, and
There is one employee that keeps saying, please, you have to stem down. And then, like, that's a nightmare experience for them. But Pearl is just loving it.
Sully's like, hey, you leave her alone.
Yeah, she had a very hard day
She
yesterday.
kept literally dozens of Pokemon from getting snagged at a gym last night,
and
all
once
right?
Sully interjects, the person gives up. It's
She's
great.
like, okay, all right, I'm just
Thanks,
gonna...
Sully. This one goes out to you.
As you...
Don't break my heart, my Chucky Chespin heart.
the worst part is that that's the kind of thing that they would do.
Thank you. She would totally sing that for them. She's not trying to do her show tunes act. She has a Chespin act.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's just singing along to what... She's just
Yeah,
singing
she
the
knows
words
their
of their
stupid
songs.
songs.
This is their song. Pearl did not decide that.
involved in this.
Pearl
Oh
did
my
not
gosh.
decide to sing my Chucky Chespin heart.
No,
it's what
it's
was
what's
when they
queued
hit
up.
play. When they
It's
hit
queued
play,
up.
it was on the cue, and she's just grabbed the mic and is going for it.
But she did dedicate it to Sully.
And she did do that. After she had to fight her way through the opening number, once they hit "Don't Break My Heart," my Chucky Chespin heart, she is full in on that one. And that particular employee has just completely given up.
I don't want to say this happened, but Celie did definitely push the pizza guy off the stage. I'm not officially saying it happened, but I can't say it didn't happen.
Oh my gosh.
In that moment, yeah.
The animatronic Mr. Rhyme. Because the worst part is that they're all like dressed up. You know, they're dressed up in the proper attire. So it's a Mr. Rhyme, obviously, but like it's kind of hard to tell for a minute because instead of the usual sort of Mr. Rhyme outfit, they did put the guy in a dang pizza chef outfit.
I almost did a big spit take there.
You did, and I watched it.
Woo! All right, we have to move on for
my
our
gosh.
sanity's sake because our IQs are too high to continue talking about this for almost like 20 minutes. But I love that we did.
So
Oh,
funny.
you know what? I'm really glad we nailed it.
I'm really glad we nailed that down so that we can move on to whatever. To the skee ball. That's the one.
Who would you like to go first to roll? Would you like Max or would you like Mudslide and Pebble?
I think that Max lets Pebble go first.
Cute. All right, roll.
Ooh, pretty good. A 9.
Wow, good job, Pebble.
Very nice.
Gaining some strength,
That's
upper
a good
body
one.
strength. Good job.
Nice. And she's like,
Aww. You know what happens? You know how it works? Okay, and tell me if you'd rather have an item.
Okay.
But she whiffs it the first time.
mm-hmm.
And he's like, it's okay, your smoke just got in your glasses. And he cleans off her glasses for her.
Uh-huh.
Max does. Maybe a little spit shine. And then she hits the 9. And
Nice.
it's like progress. So I'd like to do it just like adding on to the glasses.
Oh, nice. Like an accessory for her glasses
Yeah, like
or a
an
new pair of glasses?
Oh, she gets a new pair of glasses.
Nice.
To
There
match
it
her new
is.
colors.
Nice.
And these glasses, can we have it be something with like diligence or observation?
I think, what do you want to call these glasses?
I want them to be like anti-smoke glasses. Like, because now that she's got smoke going on.
Anti-fog glasses?
Anti-fog glasses. Thank you.
So just a regular pair of
Yeah,
glasses?
I do. I mean, it's legit gonna help her. But yeah, these are anti-fog glasses.
Great. All right, her anti-fog glasses that she gets. What are they? Are they purple like her, but just like a sort of deeper, different purple that differentiates?
Complimentary.
Nice. All right, so Mudslide and Pebble now have advantage to tough it out versus sleep or confusion.
She gives Max a big hug.
She does.
And let's have Max roll 2d6.
An 8.
Nice. He gets some tickets, heads over to that counter. What item is his fancy?
I feel like it's got to feel very X Games.
I was thinking it's a locket, and he can put he can put his girl in there.
Oh my gosh. Put Roxanne's picture in
Yeah,
it. That's very good.
totally opposite of what you were thinking.
Well, no, I was like, it needs to be related to one of 3 things. Either Roxanne related, or X Games related, or somehow related to a pop star vaguely resembling Michael Jackson and or Prince.
Yeah. I mean, I think he would get the locket in front of Mudslide and Pebble. Like, he wouldn't be embarrassed by that with them.
Aw. He's honest about his feelings with his mom and his sister.
Yeah.
They talk.
They talk.
They have a healthy
They
relationship.
do. They got good boundaries. They're supportive.
Okay, here's the
Even
thing.
though-
He's
even though
got
they know that chicken's on that move.
they know that chicken's trying to swoop in, but
Yeah. Yeah, they can't help but root for their homeboy.
Okay, he gets the locket. It doesn't have a picture in it yet, but he gets the locket.
Yeah.
What like is it just like a heart-shaped
It's a
locket or is it
circle.
a
It's a
circle? Just a
circle.
circle locket.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, and it's kind of like smaller, so his ruffles, unless you really know it's there.
Nice. Yeah, it's kind of hidden under all of that orange and teal fur.
And I would love for it to be like something like that's invigorating, like that gives him one more shot or like gives him,
Oh, yes.
yeah, like it's like a rallying thing. Like it's stamina. stamina builder.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe it's one of those things like if he ever drops below 40% health, something kicks in.
Yeah, we all kind of like how,
That's a feature thing.
yeah, kind of like Overgrow or Blaze or Torrent for the starters, something that's similar like that. But maybe for fighting for him, do you think fighting or steel?
You know him best. You know how you want him to develop.
I don't know which of the two, so I'm just going to roll. In odds, we'll do fighting, or evens, it'll be steel.
Cool.
All right, fighting. I rolled a 1. Let's not do the Roxanne Locket just because he doesn't have her picture in it. They got to talk. We have to develop that relationship further. He's like admiring from afar. There's like a thing developing, but also that chicken's trying to swoop in. So like,
it is a battle. It's a love triangle. I can't deny he's got it cinched in there. Yeah.
but it's the lover's locket.
The lover's locket.
The lover's locket.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Yes. I mean, he's also a fighter.
He's
He hits
also
very hard.
definitely a fighter.
All right, cool. So we'll phrase it the same way as Blaze and those ones. So when below 30% health.
I actually really like that it's not something totally like super masculine too.
Yeah. Growth.
Health. Again, he would only do this with Mudslide and Pebble.
That's right. So when he's below 30% health, his fighting type moves deal extra damage equal to his move tier.
Awesome. And now, Pearl says, we celebrate with Jubilee! And she chugs the entire first soda. She devours the pizza in one bite, but rips off the crust and splashes red marinara sauce on Fanta and Toofus. Jonah, we're ready for Fanta and Toofus. What would you have 2 options for them?
Okay.
And boy howdy, they're good.
Okay.
Option 1 is not entire go-karts, but like a racing game.
Okay.
A real classic. Or Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh, man. Here's what I think. I think that Toofus is a little down in the dumps. I think that he feels like he, and Luca hasn't like made him feel this way. I think that Luke has been trying to comfort him, but I think that he feels like he failed in some way with everything that happened.
Not true.
I think that he feels that, and he's a little down in the dumps today, and like he couldn't be the one to stop Tyler from getting away. He got knocked out by that weird Crobat. There was, the whole thing.
He's in his head.
He's gotten in his head a little bit. And so I think that Fanta goes to try to like get him out of the dumps a little bit. He's like, all right, look, you gotta get out of your head.
Sad. You know what I do?
Roll, bruv, what you do?
I do a little dance.
Roll, bruv, what you
Like, get out of your head and just let your feet do the tippy-tap tapping.
Oh, look, bruv, you know I don't dance.
Slippity-doo-dah. Everybody dances. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your troubles behind. Because if you don't dance, then you're...
Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're
no
friends
pokey
of mine.
We gotta get a parody. And that's what...
No pokey of mine, of course. Yes, now it's a parody. Yes.
Yeah. The no pokey of mine, I said. You can dance if you want to at the Chucky Chespins with me. And if you don't dance, well, then it's not as much fun.
All right. Oh, you like a brother to me, so all right, yeah.
Give it a shot. We'll start on the easy mode.
All right, I'll dance with you, bruv.
Woo!
Hey, you're the only chicken who I'll ever dance with, all right?
It's an honor and a pleasure. May I have this dance? And he keys in with his coin.
You may.
Roy Kent.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right, Jonah, roll 2d6.
All right.
Also, your choice just kind of happened. I thought that was what you were leaning into.
No, absolutely.
Okay, good.
That is what I was building to, was that Fanta
Okay.
was going to convince Toofus to go do
also,
the dance
if you could get like a little mini of it dance if you want to underneath this, that would be really cool.
Great, yes.
Just submitting for a friend.
So wait, are they doing the safety dances on the easy mode?
Oh my God, yes.
Fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Haha. Well, it's a good thing that Mitty's already playing under this. Who should I roll for first, Fanta or Toofus?
As the DM, I want to give you a gift.
Okay.
I want you to roll, and whatever is the highest, I want you to give it to Toofus.
He does not need that.
Well, but you just said he was in his head.
Okay.
That's
All right.
why I would want. That's what I'd rather have.
Okay.
So roll twice and take the higher for Toofus, take the lower for Fanta.
First roll is a 4. Second roll is a 7.
See, I didn't say you're gonna roll good. I didn't give you a bonus. I didn't give you a helping hand. I mean, I'm a tough DM. I stick to the rules. Okay. All right, so 4 for Fanta.
Yeah, 4 for Fanta, so a once per day, and a 7 for Toofus, so ongoing but situational.
They kick, they step, they land it, and they pose. And Pearl and Celia are clapping and cheering. And then they gotta like, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go to the next game. But we love you. That was amazing. And Fanta's actually worked up a sweat. Whew, I'm a little out of it. Wow, that was amazing. You did great.
It's not really a sort of freestyle situation. They want you to dance in a very specific way.
Isn't that the beauty of it? And they take their tickets and they go to the counter.
All right, so that was... I do feel a little better, just
Good.
dancing it out.
Sometimes those endorphins.
Right, yeah.
We'll do another round on the house.
You know,
I got it this round.
I think I like that, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad. They high five.
Absolutely,
Powerful.
they do. Power 5, good bros.
What catches Fanta's eye at the counter?
All right, this is something that'll be a once per day. I mean, we could go even further into his whole old-timey deal. I don't think he actually has, like, a cane yet. He's got the top hat, but he doesn't have a cane yet.
I don't think I want him to have a cane.
Okay. No worries. Just brainstorming.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Yeah, what do you think he'd be vibing with from the prize counter?
I mean, I think what he could easily find there is a bow tie.
Sure. A bow tie.
Yeah.
Standard.
He rolled a 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah, standard bow tie.
Like a nice red bow tie.
Nice.
And I don't think he'll wear it all the time, but on special occasions he will. And I think this maybe is like another way to possibly woo Roxanne. And I think maybe it helps give him like a +1 on personality or something. Like that's like, oh, well, you know, I love to wear my top hat and tails, and a bow tie never hurt either.
Oh my gosh. So, what do we think it should be? Should it be once per day advantage on a personality-based roll, or once per day he can add just a flat +2?
It's a flat +2.
Great.
Yeah.
Once per day, add +2 to a personality roll.
Yep.
Gosh, look, I don't know if the listeners care about it or not, but the love triangle between Fanta and Max and Roxanne
Great.
is so good
It's
to
so
me.
good, dude. It's so good. Cool. And then what catches Toofus's eye?
What if it was like, I mean, I think that it should be something, you know, that makes him think about this dancing with Fanta bit, like dancing with his bro. Sometimes you just got to dance it out. But if you're going to dance it out, you need a partner.
That's true.
So what better way to pull in a partner than with a sticky hand?
Oh, he's going to cement that so much, and I love that.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what color is sticky hand? That's very important to me.
That's a good question.
It's definitely sparkly.
I'm trying to think of the colors of sticky hands. I know we got like
Blue.
the primaries, we got blue.
I mean, Toofus is water.
I mean, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. He's got all of the primary colors happening. So, but yeah, no, I think that blue, water, and it's close enough for dragon since he's also that now. He has somehow
So weird.
Somehow he has even more teeth now too, which is
Great.
the wild thing.
Okay, so
The blue sparkly
hand,
sticky hand.
The blue sparkle sticky hand. And what does it exactly do for our listeners?
It's a 7, so it's ongoing but situational. What if, as an extra action, he could pull an enemy 10 feet closer to him?
I think that's brilliant. I think that doesn't overpower him, too. Same with Fanta, because Fanta's really strong, too. They both just
I know, they don't need the biggest buffs.
I mean, well, actually, I'm really happy we picked Chespin because of that. I know that sounds weird, but, like, it's perfect for them.
Yeah, they do not need, like, huge amounts of help. They're already both death machines. And you know what? With all of these things, we're still kind of... I know that we've gotten through, you know, like a full kind of arc scenario in the new system and everything. But with any of these things, as we're still figuring it out with the new game, if it's busted,
Yeah.
we'll nerf it.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried about it. I think we'll be fine.
I think so, too.
Sweet. All right, but Toofus gets the blue sparkle sticky hand, and Fanta gets that red bow tie. Very nice.
Pearl begins to now dance on the table.
Pearl is dancing on the table. Pearl, as all of your Pokies have gotten their various items from the
I know what
prize
I
counter.
want to happen.
Jackie and Lotso with the slap bracelet and the lightning leaf. Hercules and Oscar with the Dig Dug Trio shovel and the cowboy rubber side duck. Mr. 90s and Mysterio with the fingerless gloves and Mysterio's lucky penny. Max's lover's locket and Mudsliding Pebbles anti-fog glasses. And Toofus and Fanta with the blue sparkle sticky hand and the red bow tie.
They all begin to crowd around the table. and start to pump their hands, clap along. We're like, there's ice cream cake over by the adult table.
No, there's ice cream cake.
It's a beautiful thing. It's like Pearl's dream. And she yells, "This is the best day of my life," and jumps off the table to crowd surf without ever communicating she was going to crowd surf, and lands flat on the ground. And Detective Reynolds says, yeah, time to go.
Yeah.
And that's how we'll end this episode.
Hey! Right
Pearl's item she gets from the counter is a Chucky Chespin's first aid kit.
Oh my gosh. As you all leave, post-credit scene.
Post-credit.
Post-credit
okay, this
scene.
Is for the end for the real listeners.
Right after y'all, right after y'all leave, you exit the building, and all is like quiet for a moment. That one employee who was like hounding Pearl to not jump on the stage or do whatever, like is just cleaning up the pieces of like the broken strength machine, is putting the pizza Mr. Rhyme back on the stage, and just from behind, like back in the hallway, there's just a voice of like, "Are they gone? Are they gone?"
Oh my God. You were kidding me right now.
Yeah, they're gone. They left. Whew. Okay. And a person just in the big Chespin suit comes out like, "All right."
Oh, I thought I was going to be a real Chespin. I'm okay without that guy.
No.
We had enough fun.
They don't have a real Chespin there.
I love it. It's just like the Lapidos diner. The Lapras.
Are you looking for high-quality, family-friendly podcasts? Shows that are safe for younger or more sensitive listeners? Podicon Go is a reliable corner of the internet for the kind of podcasts that everyone can enjoy. From educational programs to conversational topics and incredible storytelling and role-playing shows in a variety of styles, themes, and age groups. Podicon Go is a group of independent podcast creators dedicated to creating high-quality programs that provide family fun for everyone. Visit podicongo.com for an ever-growing lineup of shows, complete with descriptions and ways you can listen. Connect with the Podicon Go Family-Friendly Podcast Network on Facebook and Twitter. PODICON. Go! It's podcast fun for everyone. Podicon Go!
Thank you for listening to Postcards from Paul and Quest Company Jr.
Postcards from Pearl is a fan-made podcast and is not affiliated with Nintendo, Game Freak, or the Pokémon Company.